Well, that was a lot more than I was expecting. If she really is telling the truth, then I guess that clears up the one-way ticket. But that's only if she's telling the truth. Regardless, I'm having a hard time believing that she really forgot about that 11 p.m. breakthrough dose. I just can't see how someone would forget something like that, especially when they're under investigation. Honestly, it kind of makes me question everything she's been telling me. Now, if she is being honest, though, then the accident scenario is certainly possible. This is where I wish I were a mind reader. All right, well, moving forward, how do you want to play this with Elliot? I definitely feel he's hiding some things from me as well, and we still can't account for those 5 missing pills. I can tell him everything we just learned about Samantha's plans to leave him. See if he really has no clue about all this. I just wonder if him learning about Costa Rica will affect things negatively or positively. Because if Samantha's being honest about that trip, then it really has no relevance to this case, and we might get caught up in something that really isn't that important. Now, the other option is I do ask him about Costa Rica, but I don't reveal anything. I just see where he takes things when I ask him about it. Instead, use the time to mostly put some pressure on him being involved with the murder somehow. Really test him to see if he's got something to hide. I'm sure we'll learn something either way. So, this is where my trust lies with you. All right, look things over and let me know how you want me to proceed. All right, we'll talk soon. Hey. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell him everything I know about Costa Rica. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, give me a sec. I'll grab Ellie and we'll get things back up and running. Okay. Bye.
This is a continuation with Elliot Jordan. The date is still Saturday, February 19th of 2022. Elliot, I just learned that you actually weren't the last person to give Paulette a dose of OxyContin.
Yeah, she just told me in the waiting room, actually.
She just told you that?
Yeah.
Were you aware of this before?
No.
No. Apparently, she may have possibly written this down on a chart. I guess the two of you keep a chart on your fridge. Does that ring any bells?
Yeah, we keep a chart, but I honestly didn't look at it that night. Mm-hmm. I had given Paulette her dose at 7, so there was no reason for me to check.
And you didn't hear Samantha get up around 11 o'clock that night?
Yeah, I guess not.
You think that's maybe because you were gaming?
Probably. I also use headphones when I game, so I don't really pay attention to anything around me.
Now, what about you, Elliot? Is there maybe something that you suddenly remember? Maybe something slipped your mind from earlier? Anything at all?
Yeah, I probably should confess something to you.
You have something that you need to confess?
Yeah, I took the pills.
The 5 missing OxyContin pills, you took those?
Yeah.
Now, is that what you used to kill Paulette?
No. I took the pills for myself. I told you earlier that I have trouble sleeping, and I took the oxy to help me sleep.
So, you're telling me that you took those pills to personally consume them?
Yeah. And it honestly wasn't the first time. I've taken pills from Paulette before. And I know it's stupid that I should have told you before this, but...
Yeah, Elliot, you should have brought this up earlier, for sure. You know, that could have saved us all a lot of time. Okay. All right, well, I guess that clears up the missing pills then, right?
Yeah, I guess it does, yeah.
Except, Elliot, this confuses me more.
Why?
Well, if you were the one who personally consumed those pills, then how do we explain Paulette overdosing?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know.
No.
Okay. Elliot, let's get back to Samantha here for a sec. How would you describe your relationship with Samantha?
In what way?
However you want.
I think it's a pretty typical relationship. You know that we've been married for 2 years. Dated a couple years prior, so we've been together for a while. I don't know, it's not much to say. It's a happy marriage.
Do you two love each other?
Of course.
And do you trust each other?
Yeah, we love each other, we trust each other. We're a happily married couple.
So, just out of curiosity, does Samantha know that you've been taking her mom's pills for your own personal consumption?
No.
She doesn't know that. So it is safe to say that you guys do keep some secrets from each other, right? And what about your future, Elliot? How do you envision your future with Samantha?
My future.
Your future, right? House in the suburbs, couple kiddos, grow old together. Yeah, your future.
We haven't really talked about anything substantial in a while, but we've discussed maybe opening up a small business at some point.
What kind of small business did the two of you talk about opening up?
It was just pipe dreams, really, but we've talked about maybe like a small cafe or bed and breakfast, something like that. Just an environment where we can meet new and interesting people.
So, how are you guys planning to fund something like that?
Like I said, there was nothing really that we were finalizing, but I don't know, maybe now with the life insurance money, maybe we can start something. I think Paulette would be happy that we used the money for something good,
Now, financially speaking, right, you and Samantha are in a totally different situation, right? Like you have no debt, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I've got, monthly credit card bills and stuff like that, but I pay those off every month on time. No worries.
So then you must be a pretty fiscally responsible person, is that right?
Somewhat.
What about kids? You two ever talk about having kids?
Yeah, we've talked about it. Again, we haven't really discussed anything big lately, but I think it would be nice to have a kid eventually. Obviously with Paulette's health condition, there's too much responsibility between the two of us anyway to think about anything else.
Look, Elliot, I don't know how to tell you this. Why don't you tell me what you know about Costa Rica?
Costa Rica?
Costa Rica. What do you know about Costa Rica?
I'm sorry, what does this have to do with anything?
So, I'm telling you Costa Rica and you're telling me you have no idea what I mean?
No.
None.
None.
Elliot, I'm afraid that Samantha, she doesn't share the same vision of the future that you do.
What do you mean?
She's not happy in this relationship, Elliot. In fact, she plans on leaving you.
Is this some kind of police tactic or something?
No, Elliot, this is true.
She told you this earlier.
Yeah. In fact, she has already purchased a one-way ticket to Costa Rica. That's actually why I brought it up. She's leaving in July, actually, and I'm pretty sure she plans on using that life insurance money that you're talking about to, start a whole new chapter in life without you.
You're messing with me.
Elliot, I wouldn't mess with you. I mean, these statements are recorded. I have the whole statement of hers recorded as well. Look, Elliot, I have a printout of her boarding pass. You can look at that for yourself. You know what I think, Elliot? I think that Samantha really hates her life. Right, think about it, right? She's got mom who's on hospice, right, that she has to care for day in and day out for who knows how long, right? She's got a history of never sticking up for herself, right? Never actually being the person that she actually wants to be, right? I mean, she's clearly in an unhappy marriage. Elliot, man, she just wants out, man. I mean, look. Right there, she wants out.
What the hell? I've given everything for her. Everything to make this relationship work. Just gotta throw everything away. After everything I've done. You know, it wouldn't actually surprise me if Samantha did this. Planned this whole thing.
Really?
I mean, apparently she's capable of a lot more than I can imagine.
So you think that Samantha is capable of planning this whole thing?
Based on what you told me, yeah, I think it's possible. I mean, she was the last one to give her mom Oxy, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
She could have easily given her too much. And as much as it pains me to say, I think Samantha did kill her mom.
You really think that?
I do.
Elliot, we can take a break, right? You clearly have a lot that you need to process here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Look, I can set you up in a different room if you want to.
No. I need to talk to Sam.
Okay. All right, look, we'll take a break. Yeah, and we'll go from there, okay?
think he's being authentic?